Olive. Damo ni bro isda ni no. May gipangwa gali lumot ni no. Ni no? Ada pang tipo nilang lumot ni no. Para lumot na mi ah. Ha? Ang ibutang ginadaya. 16 12 pa pala to. Ganito pala yung dati. Magbasa muna tayo, magbasa. 1612. An early mention. Do you know that Seletar River was mentioned as early as 4 centuries ago? The Sihara Melayu Malay Annals, written in 1612, recorded the history of the Malay Sultanate during the 14th and 15th centuries. The annals describe how Singapore today came under attack from the neighboring Javanese kingdom. To escape the attacks, Iskandar Shah, c. 1344-14, ruler of Singapore, then fled with his followers via Seletar River to Mora, Johor, most likely in 1401. This river is called Lower Seletar Reservoir. Okay, we'll read some message here. To know about this Lower Seletar Reservoir. Before 1986, the reservoir you say before you did not exist. Instead, the Seletar River ran through these streets with forest plantation and farms on its banks around. Seletar roamed the waterways in their houseboats. Today, the landscape here has transformed dramatically along with the river's changing role. (1850) of a planting past. The first official list of land here for cultivation was in 1850 when Chan A-Lak, 1813-1873, leased 44 hectares along Seletar River from the British colonial government. By the early 20th century, gambir and paper cultivation had given way to pineapple and rubber cultivation. One of the first pioneers to plant rubber and pineapple along the river was Chinese businessman and philanthropist Lim Nizon, 1879-1936, who was also known as the Rubber and Pineapple King. Today, he has a new town is named after Lim Nizon. His name is pronounced as Yeson in Mandarin. As Singapore moved into industrialization, these plantations were gradually phased out. In the late 1970s, urbanization took off here and split the end of cultivation and farming in Seletar. Grabe, napakalawak ng river na to, napakalinis. Ang paligid, napakasarap ng hangin. Fresh na fresh. 19 ano to? 1920 na to. 1930. Ano sila? We read these words. View back through time. Selectors Reservoir built. Royal Air Force Selector is officially opened. It is in the first aerodrome in Singapore, first British Air Base in the Far East, first civilian airport. Selector Reservoir Board. I don't know how to pronounce. Please, if I'm wrong to pronounce it, please don't judge me. Correct me, please. Selector Reservoir is enlarged to increase capacity. Selector Reservoir Board enlarged again to meet the needs of the growing population. The reservoir is officially opened by Her Royal Highness Princess Alexandra, a member of the British royal family, on 10 August. Lower Selector Reservoir 1920. Ay, saan na sila? Wala, saan na sila? (2010) we read some knowledge here about the river. 2010, bringing people closer to water. Our observation were open for activities in late 2004, so everyone would recognize water as a shared resource that belongs to all of us. Water activities were introduced and encouraged in the reservoirs so people could get closer to water and better appreciate it. In 2006, the Active Beautiful Clean Waters ABC Waters program was launched to develop Singapore's water bodies behind the traditional function of flood control and water storage. Our reservoirs and waterways will be transformed into beautiful streams, rivers, and lakes that are all well integrated with our surrounding parks and spaces, creating community focal points and recreational spaces for people to enjoy while bringing us closer to water to better appreciate and cherish these precious resources. These projects will also change our quality of living in line with the vision of turning Singapore into a sea of gardens and water. Over the years, Selector River has served different roles, including acting as a transport highway and meeting the nation. Water needs recreation is a strong part of its history as well. Both reservoirs came with scenic parks, fishing spots, and exercise facilities. On top of that, during the times when parks were a novelty, the Lookout Tower and Upper Selector Reservoirs was a favorite spot for the photography in the 1970s and 1980s. Today, the river and its reservoirs continue to provide recreational and community spaces for people of all ages. With the ABC Waters program, reservoirs here are set to become even more vibrant than before. There's a light. Nagutom na si Mami. Golf club. Ito pala yung golf. Yan, ikaw-tin mo yan. Buong yan. Iba din yan na golf eh. Ay, video pala to. Kira sa kasi. Ay, video. Init na. Huwag na pa.
Ay, kaganda.